Hey guys, sorry the uploads have been few and far between. I've been preparing for the production of my next project, Mask Off. It's a fully original musical, which means I wrote and composed everything by myself, no source material. It was pretty difficult at times, but also really fun. Anyway, I've gathered you all here today to introduce the main characters so that those of you who would like to audition know who you're auditioning for. Enough chat, let's meet the gang. Marley is our main gal. She's a self-insert, so she's a little crazy. Just a little. She's a new detective in training at the Raleigh Police Department with a big secret. Also, she has questionable judgment and terrible taste in men. Caitlin is the lead detective that will be showing Marley how to detective. She's more reserved than her colleagues, but is working on trying to step out of her comfort zone. She is very protective of people she cares about, which does come in handy. Drew. What can I even say about this man? He's Marley's ex-boyfriend that causes problems. Like, he's low-key obsessed with her, okay, maybe not low-key, and he's a total enabler, especially when it comes to murder. But unfortunately, I made him cute, so I expect plenty of Drew apologists and sympathizers. Chadley. I love Chadley, though he is a total asshole, affectionate. As the crime scene investigation leader, he really doesn't like it when other people do his job better than him. And if you're wondering, yes, his name is Comic Relief. It's long for Chad. Ash is the crime scene photographer and wannabe comedian. She has a high tolerance for gruesome imagery, even joking around at crime scenes. She generally gets along with everyone. Devin is the evidence collector. They have an incredible attention to detail, carrying a lint roller at all times. They seem to have some invisible beef with Chadley, but it doesn't cause any issues. Then we have Chief. He doesn't have a real name, they just call him Chief. As you can probably guess, he's the guy in charge. He has trouble with names, which becomes a running gag throughout the show. Whoever plays Chief will 100% be the father figure of the cast. There are two minor characters that only appear in like 2 songs. The first is Richard Hall, a museum worker who definitely killed his grandmother. Then there's Thomas Peterson, one of the victims of our killer. Okay, so now that you know the characters, I'd like to give you a brief summary. Marley always wanted to be a detective. However, she never expected the job to involve kidnapping, murder, and love? Packed full of dark humor, Mask Off is what I like to call a murder rom-com. In a tale of lies and betrayal, it touches on mental health, mostly intrusive thoughts, and toxic relationships. If you would like to audition for this project, I've made it as simple as possible. Before I tell you how, there is one big rule. All auditions must be sent via email to seahorsetrash@gmail.com. No DMs or anything like that. I like to keep it all in one place. Alright, here's the steps to audition. Number 1. Go to the link in the description and access the audition folder. Here you will find the audition form as well as the guide audio for certain roles if you choose to use that as your audition. I'll elaborate on that later. 2. Copy the audition form to your drive. Do not request to edit. It's not going to work. 3. Fill out the form as instructed. 4. Rename the file to have your name in it. Example, Mask Off Audition Form Caroline. 5. Create a shareable link and copy and paste it into an email addressed to seahorsetrash@gmail.com. 6. For the vocal portion, you may either choose your own song or use one of the guide vocals in the audition folder. Singing a certain character's song doesn't necessarily mean I'll only consider you for that character, so pick whichever shows off your voice the most. Record your vocals and send them to me as an isolated vocal, so it's just your voice, no audible instrumental or metronome. And finally, once you have the form link and audio file, send your complete audition to seahorsetrash@gmail.com. Good luck to all, and I look forward to receiving your submissions.